All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at on Sunday. I know it's not Saturday, it is Sunday. Man, yesterday sucked. We had a great episode going. We had a chat blowing up. We had all my favorite people here watching, and then my router bit the dust. Totally bit the dust. I got so frustrated, I ran to Costco, got there right when they opened. And let's see, make sure our audio's working here. Looks like we're in good shape. They didn't have a router. They had some like multi-pack router thing. So Amazon Prime, same day delivery, made it here. We are back up and running on Wi-Fi 7. So this should be the latest and greatest. With that said, thanks for sticking with me. We're going to do a Sunday episode. We're going to pick up right where we left off yesterday. We're not going to skip a beat. I don't expect a lot of people to be here, but if you are here, say hi in the chat. Just because it is Sunday. And yes, I'm drinking Gatorade. We saw, sneak peek. Yesterday I said we're going to go see Jerry Cantrell. My wife and I had a date night, little Alice in Chains. And it was awesome. It was epic. I was gonna buy a t-shirt just to prove I was there, but the t-shirts weren't that great. So I didn't waste my money on a t-shirt. But we had a great time at Alice in Chains last night. I took some cool videos with my AI glasses. So maybe next week I'll see if I can play one of the videos on our stream. All right. Housekeeping. Interest rates. All the interest rates that we use on the live stream here come from Mortgage News Daily. Mortgage News Daily is my go-to website for all things interest rate related. Most trusted source out there. The interest rates we use on the My Mortgage Hound stream aren't necessarily the rates my company offers. It's the national averages we get off of Mortgage News Daily. And rates have been flat, steadily improving. 6.79, that's up just slightly from last week, but I'm going to say it's the same. I'm going to say it's flat. Our government loans, FHA 6.17, VA 6.20, those are both flat as well. And that is really promoting a healthy early buying season. We talked about the buying season being early this year, and we're starting to see that. And if we look at some of our numbers that Gavin Huckins over at Berkshire Hathaway sends over every week, he's so gracious to send us some data. In Clark County, Southwest Washington, there was 205 new listings. That's an excellent number, okay? That's up 13% week over week. The reason I like that number so much is it is higher than our pending sales. So we put 205 new listings on the market last week, and 192 homes went pending. So they went into contract, they're not yet closed, they went pending, up 9% week over week. And then our listings sold 153, up 15%. So all of our numbers are increasing, indicating that early buying season. But the important number is that our inventory grew faster than our homes went pending. So that's a great statistic. Hopefully we see it going up until and through spring break. So in Oregon, Portland Metro, I believe the spring break, most spring breaks are that last week in March. In Washington, Clark County, Southwest Washington, it's that first week in April. So we'll see, spring break's an interesting one. I think it's going to be a busy spring break as far as real estate shopping. I think we're going to have more shoppers out there just due to the interest rates improving and the hype around that. So I expect it to be a good spring break. We'll see as we get closer. So every time a real estate agent opens a lockbox on a house, that data is collected, and that's what we're looking at here. For the state of Washington, lockbox activity up 3.9%. That's good. Pretty flat, but it's good. And then Oregon down 2.5%. I'm going to say both those are flat. Again, this will be a fun number to watch as we get closer to spring break. I anticipate that number being a positive number week over week for the next couple months. Guys, I can't tell you how good it is to see excellent condition in my streaming software. Full bars, no Wi-Fi issues, although I do have kind of a weak signal on my Wi-Fi. I don't know, it's a brand new router. It's just 10 feet away, so I don't know. But it's working, so we're in good shape. Okay, I think that's all of our, oh, no, let's do one more thing, okay? Our White House, let's see, White House. So we covered this yesterday. We're going to review it again today, so we have a complete video here. On November 2nd, which was the Saturday before the presidential election, we looked at a White House. It was a one-level white home for $535, and we ran an FHA scenario on it, FHA mortgage. The national average for FHA on November 2nd, 6.62%. Now this home is sold and gone, but we're going to track it every week because the theme has been for the last 6 months, home affordability. And this is a great example and a great way to see how the changes in interest rates impact home affordability. So fast forward 5 weeks from November 2nd, on December 7th, interest rates were at 6.12% from 6.62. So on that same home, you would have saved $172 a month. Now, $172 a month is a big amount, not only just from it being a lot of money each month, but your first-time home buyers that are struggling to get approval high enough to get into a home in this market, $172 can make or break you. For every $60 a month in payment, that's roughly going to equate to $10,000 in buying power. So at $172 a month, that's over $30,000 more that a home buyer could qualify for just 5 weeks after the election. In that drop from 6.62 to 6.12. Now we fast forward another month, January 11th, we're back up to 6.55, only saving $24 a month. February 15th, we're at 6.33, so we drop back down. Now we're saving $100 a month. And then this week, March 8th, we're back down to that 6.17, saving this payment $155 a month. So you can see the volatility and how frustrating that could be for a first-time home buyer that's trying to get into that range, but they gain and lose $30,000 in buying power month over month. We're starting to see this stabilize. The rates have been very stable the last 3 weeks, slowly improving, and that's what I hope to see. So we're going to continue doing this for the rest of the year, the White House, so we can see what's happening to our payments with the movement in interest rates. Hope you guys find that neat. I think it's neat. Okay. All right, I've burned through our housekeeping. We're going to go straight to where we left off. So this is where the internet died yesterday. We're going to pick it back up. And we're going to go to Salmon Creek. So if you are new to the stream, we like to we're going to look at 3 properties, and we're going to start by looking at the neighborhood the listing is in. This is very important, especially in this market, that you understand what the current inventory is and if there's room to negotiate, how soft the market is in that neighborhood as opposed to Portland Metro or Clark County as a whole. Okay, so in Salmon Creek, again, this is sent over by Gavin Huckins at Berkshire Hathaway. There are currently 151 homes for sale. Average days to sell, 14. Here's some examples of homes for sale, but this is the number we want to see here. The median list price in Salmon Creek is $729,000, $730,000. Okay. If we go down here, the pending, so homes that have gone pending have accepted an offer but haven't closed yet, $635,000, $90,000 less than our average list price is our average pending price. And then our average sold price is $535,000. Okay. I'm interested to see what you guys think of this home. And I know you're not supposed to live in regret, but man, we had so many fun people in the chat yesterday. I was so excited to show this home because it's straight out of the 70s in Salmon Creek. So Salmon Creek is very highly desirable, highly sought after for the school district. So we're going to go to 516 Northeast 127th Street in Vancouver, 98685, 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,200 square feet, built in 1978. So this is not necessarily in Mount Vista, which is kind of what I would guess just looking at the pictures of this home. This is closer to Salmon Creek Elementary School, but it's got that very cool 70s vibe to it. Sits on a 1/4 acre lot, listed at $693,000. This home was listed by Barbara Crawford, so we'll see what Barbara has to say. This 1978 contemporary home boasts hardwood floors throughout the kitchen, dining room, living room, stairway, hallway, and primary suite. Vaulted ceilings in all bedrooms and the living room. So it'll be neat to see the vaulted ceilings. Okay, so, we've been talking about, is this AI wrote this description? I'm not sure. I've noticed a big uptick in typos, and I don't know why that is. Conveniently located with easy access to I-85. There is not an I-85 in Salmon Creek. There is an I-5. Which I know that may be nitpicky, okay? But what about people that are looking to relocate to the area? They don't know that there's not an I-85, or they're trying to get a sense of where that home is located. So it is I-5. This home has been thoughtfully updated with new roof in 2024 and modern windows. So we got new roof, new windows. There's a fenced backyard, close to shopping, hospital, WSU, and easy commute via I-5. Okay. It's been on Zillow for 1 day. So here's Salmon Creek Elementary School. Here's I-5. There's Salmon Creek. Let's dive in and look at some pictures. Okay, nice big driveway. Looks like fairly recent paint. Lots of cedar, cool balcony above the garage. Oh, cool, floor plan. Nice double door for our entry. Okay, so appears to be tile in the entry. Nice big windows above the front door. Okay, I know I'm being picky, but I hate it when the pictures are out of order. We were in the entryway, now we are in, it looks like the owner's suite, the primary. Wood burning fireplace in the primary. How dope is that? Oops. I believe those are original hardwoods. It's hard to tell. But that does look like hardwoods instead of engineered hardwoods or laminate. Very interesting room. Okay, so we have a walk-in closet separate from the bathroom. Good size walk-in closet. So here's our primary bath, dual vanity, very modern vanity. Interesting choice. And the same tile from in the entryway we have in our bathroom. Nice big window. I don't know how I feel about a full-size window right next to my vanity. Definitely going to have to make sure those drapes are closed. Excuse me. Okay, bedroom number 2. Slider out to that balcony, big window, vaulted ceilings. Bedroom number 3 with a little loft area above the closet. Kind of interesting. Guest bath. Okay, utility room off of the living room. We have a sneak peek at the original cabinets. Very nice. Another guest bath. Very interesting. I don't know if I'm back in the master. I think I'm back in the primary bathroom. Okay, come on guys, we gotta get our pictures in order here. I have no idea where I'm at in the house. Little office area. Maybe I'm in a basement. I can't tell. Can't tell where I'm at in the house. Okay. Another wood burning fireplace. Very cool stone fireplace. Ceiling fan. Carpet. The description said hardwood floors throughout. I've seen a lot of tile and a lot of carpet. Okay, so we have original cabinets in the kitchen. I don't hate them. I think you come in and paint them. You're definitely going to have to take out the fluorescent lights though. Okay, so a little bit of updating needed in the kitchen. Whoa, look at that paint job on that wall. Okay, and some fresh paint. Storage shed. Fully fenced backyard. Little covered area. Okay. So we're at $693 for 2,200 square feet. Let's look at some numbers. On wrapping the kitchen, what do you mean by that? Like the kitchen cabinets? Kind of like how people wrap their cars. I recently saw, oh yeah, my brother-in-law did that with some shelving. He ironed on this wrap onto just regular MDF boards, and it made them look like white shelves. Yeah, so that's interesting. Maybe we'll look at that next week. Is that a DIY or do you have to hire somebody out to do that? Would be my question. Probably either or, right? Okay, so I have a 20% down option, a 10% down option, and an FHA down option, 3.5% down, and it was a crew that did it, and that's a great point. I think going into that house, you're under the average list price. You're under $700,000 for a little over 2,200 square feet in Salmon Creek, next to Salmon Creek Elementary School. I think you're going to want to budget for some remodel, right? So if we put 20% down, our interest rate would be 6.79, which again I get right off the Mortgage News Daily. we look at a payment breakdown, purchase price $693,800, principal and interest $3614, property taxes not bad at $477, homeowners insurance. If you watch, I normally quote $100. I'm seeing premiums continue to increase, so I'm now estimating $125. So $125 for homeowners insurance. There's no mortgage insurance because we're putting 20% down. Total payment $4216. If we look at our closing costs, down payment is $138,000. Closing costs $3691. Our prepaid taxes, insurance, and interest are at $7,000. I think you could come in here and ask the sellers to pay those items for you. I think that there's a, seek advice from a real estate agent, but I think there's room there to negotiate. So for a total out-of-pocket expense of $150, just round up to $150. If we look at putting 10% down, our cash to close drops from $150 to $80,000, and our payment goes from $4216 to $4772. But now I have some cash to come in and do some remodel, update the paint on that wall, maybe wrap the cabinets, definitely get them at least painted. There are some things I'd want to do. I would replace that vanity, and it wouldn't cost a lot of money to do these things. So I think if you're comfortable having your payment go up $450 a month, but you're saving quite a bit in your down payment, $70,000. Now, if we wanted to go FHA, and there's nothing preventing this home from being either a first-time home buyer or somebody moving up into a bigger home for room for the kids, especially being so close to Salmon Creek Elementary School. Our interest rate on FHA is 6.17. Our payment does jump up to $5,070, but our cash to close is at $35,000. And we could even bring that down further if we ask the seller to pay all of our closing costs. The down payment on FHA would be $24,283. We could have the sellers pay for all of our closing costs for us, and we're coming in with just the $24,000. All right, house number one done. So if you're just joining us, we had such a good stream going yesterday. We were 10 minutes in, router crashed. I had all my favorite people here. We were all fired up on caffeine. I was excited to go see Jerry Cantrell last night. And then our router crashed, bit the dust 10 minutes in. So that's why we're doing the Sunday stream. So I went from being jacked on coffee to drinking Gatorade and recovering from little Alice in Chains last night. All right, so we're doing a Sunday special. Let's go to Camas. Our neighborhood report for Camas: 112 homes, average days to sell is 12. 112 homes for sale. Our median list price, $942, quite a bit over Salmon Creek. Our pending price, average pending price, $963. That tells you a lot. $942, our pending price is higher than our list price. In Salmon Creek, it was $90,000 less. So very interesting. And the median average sold price is $815. So going to be a little harder to negotiate, I believe, in Camas. Look at this house. Mrs. Steinman's going to like this one. Talk about pictures grabbing your attention. It was really apparent that we had more listings hit the market. Every week about an hour before the live stream, I pull up Zillow and filter the results by homes that have been on Zillow less than 7 days. And there were more homes on there than there have been in the last few weeks. And this one really jumped out to me. And I think it really says a lot for your pictures and grabbing people's attention. So this home jumped out at me. I wanted to take a closer look. And we're gonna do that together. We're at 3614 Northeast Garfield Court in Camas, 4 beds, 3 baths, 4,000 square feet, built in 2005. Let's see, this home is listed by Hannah Dubain. She says, move-in ready Camas home offering 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 4,000 square feet, secluded in a serene cul-de-sac. This home backs up to green space with stunning 2-story windows. We'll have to look at those. The main floor features a large primary suite with an ensuite bathroom. So, master on the main, right? Dedicated office space and a convenient utility room. Chef's kitchen is a standout, complete with butler's pantry, generous island. An abundance of natural light. Okay, so a large bonus room upstairs with a wet bar. Covered patio. Okay. There is an open house on this home today from 11 to 1. So we're just over $1 million, $1,030,000. Let's look at some pictures. Okay, just awesome curb appeal. Two-car garage. There might be a tandem oversized garage in there, but you know, for $1 million, I would like to see a 3-car garage, but 2-car garage, at least from the exterior. You can see that bonus room up here. All right, I like the back deck that looks like Trex deck or something like Trex deck. Little covered patio. You do back right up to a green space, fully fenced yard, cul-de-sac. That all checks out. Do we have any home inspectors in the chat today? How do you feel about this? You know, I was talking to my wife about this the other day. If we did list our house, what kind of repairs would we have to do? And we wouldn't have to do a whole lot, but I think I would come in here and maybe paint that. I don't know, is that a bad thing? If there's not any home inspectors, we'll bring that picture up next time I have somebody from Details Home Inspections on the chat. Wow, what an entry. Okay, very nice. It looks like either engineered hardwoods or wood laminate. Got our office. Right off the bat, guys, I notice a lot of millwork, and I'm a big fan of millwork. I think it really adds a lot of longevity to your home. It keeps it from looking dated or cheap. So I love all the millwork. Love the niche in the ceiling. Lots of character. Okay, here's our office area with glass French doors. We got carpet, nothing wrong with that. Looks like we have speakers in the ceiling. A nice big encased window here. See, that millwork is what I'm talking about, and that windowsill is very deep. Like it. Formal dining room. Love the millwork on the ceiling. All right. Here's our great room. Very cool staircase. I like those pillars. It separates the kitchen, but it's all still in one great room. Okay, we got cabinets to the ceiling, two-tone cabinets, tile backsplash to the cabinets. Beautiful kitchen, kind of a galley style kitchen. I like it. Beautiful quartz countertops, undermount sink, like the light fixtures, very pottery barn or restoration hardware-esque. Okay, we've got a pantry with a little wet bar. Okay, so those do appear to be built-in cabinets with a gas fireplace. Those must be the 2-story windows that she was referring to in the description. Okay, here's a primary suite. Looks like we have access to so the primary is on the main, so we have access to the back porch. Look at that. There's a doggy door into the primary, into the owner's suite. Okay. Nice wide dual vanity, soaking tub, separate shower. Okay, utility room. Powder room. Bedroom number 2. Ceiling fan. A little on the small side, but nothing wrong here. Bedroom number 3. They're using this as an office. Like the character in the windows. Lots of woodwork. Ceiling fan. Bedroom number 4. Okay, so guest bath has dual vanities, tile. Okay, so here's our bonus room. Dual ceiling fans, big wet bar, access to the crawl space, or the attic rather. Be a great spot for a pool table, excuse me. Here's our wet bar, sink, dishwasher. Okay, now we're back downstairs out in the patio, covered patio with cedar in the ceiling. Little fire pit area. Very nice. It's a lot of home for $1 million in this market. I like it. $802,600. That's the maximum conforming loan limit in 2025. Okay. If we go over that, which we can do, that puts us in jumbo loan territory. Nothing to be scared of. If we go back to our rates, 6.79, our jumbo loans 6.99. So we go up about 0.25%. And it doesn't take a whole lot more down to keep us in that conforming loan limit. So I did a conforming loan amount. Next to it, I did if we put $400,000 down. So if I'm selling my home I've been in for a while, I'm moving up into a bigger home, maybe I'm going to roll over about $400,000 in equity. That would make our loan amount $630,000. If we take a quick peek at our payment, principal and interest with conforming loan limit, $5,227, $4,102 if I roll over a whole $400,000 down. Property taxes, $685, not that bad for $1 million home in Camas. Homeowners insurance around $125 a month. $6,037 for our max out conforming loan limit. $49,12 with $400,000 down. And that home is, like the description said, move-in ready. So maybe you can put more down because you're not going to need a bunch of remodel money. All right, we got time for one more. We're going to Ridgefield. There are currently 80 homes for sale in Ridgefield. Average days to sell is 13. Median list price for sale properties, $737. Pending, $754. And then for our solds, $567, $569.9. We are going to go 4737 South 16 Drive. Okay, I'm doing a home buying class on the My Mortgage Hound live stream in a couple weeks. I'll be announcing all that with Brad Otis with Berkshire Hathaway. He's going to come on and we're going to do a class for people that want to sell their home and buy a new home in this market in 2025. What kind of challenges there are, how do you overcome losing such a good interest rate on the home you're selling. And he's going to be offering some competitive market analysis on home. So if you are there that day and you're in the chat, you can throw in your address and he'll do a breakdown on the price of your home's value or what your home's value is live on the stream. That's why I brought this one up. This home is very similar to mine. Okay, so I'm going to look at this. I live in Ridgefield. I have a one-story home, very similar to this one. So I want to compare, right? I want to compare and see, you know, how my house compares to this one, and what do I think I could list my house for if I wanted to. So we're dealing with 3 beds, 4 baths, 2832. I have 3 beds, 2 baths, 2382 square feet. So a little bigger. Built in 2019. Mine was built in 2006. 8,000 square foot lot. I'm on a 1/4 acre. This home is listed by Victoria Cooper. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, that's a big description. This has AI feel, and I haven't even started reading it yet. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is not AI written. Let's see. Stunning ranch with loft in sought after 7 Wills Estates. I love that she puts that right in the description. People that are familiar with Ridgefield know where 7 Wells Estates is. It's an older neighborhood, bigger lots, highly sought after, right next to Ridgefield High School. 2,800 plus square foot ranch home with a loft, designed for elegance and comfort, natural light. Gas fireplace, custom built-in shelving, slab quartz counters, gas range, stainless steel appliances, oversized island with ample storage, an oversized slider in the dining area, spacious walk-in closet, sunlit bathroom. All right, additional highlights include whole house water filtration system. I love the bullet points in here. I think I even said that a couple weeks ago. I said, you know, it's okay to even just put bullet points in your description. I like that a lot. Tankless hot water heater and central air, fresh interior paint, extra attic insulation to improve energy efficiency, high aluminum pergola, installed in the summer of 2024. Ooh, with adjustable louvers, pull down screens. I've seen these. They hit me on my Instagram feed. My Instagram feed is full of these pergolas. So that'll be really interesting to see what that looks like. Fruit trees, berry bushes, covered patio. Okay. All right, let's look at some pictures. So to me, that does not look like Wishing Well Estates. I believe it is. I believe they're in the description, but it looks like maybe a newer subdivision. Maybe it's part of Seven Wells. I haven't been in there in a long time. Oh, you know what? No, that's my fault. I'm getting Seven Wells and Wishing Wells confused. Wishing Wells is the older, larger lot subdivision. Seven Wells, I believe, is across the street. Okay. All right, what's going on here with our... I love it when listing agents use different Zillow options for pictures, but this one's not working. That's not her fault. That's Zillow's fault. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. Okay, nice wide driveway. You can tell that the builder didn't cheap out. Some subdivisions, they cut all the driveways before they build the house. They cut all the curbs at 2-car garages. So if you have a 3-car garage, you have a 2-car curb, and it gets out wider. This one has a full 3-car curb. I like that. Those little things matter, right? And again, I'm scrolling through the pictures because the big picture feature in this website's not working. Nice entry. Yeah, see, it's not working. Looks like engineered hardwood floors. Nice big windows. They do not look, it doesn't look like there's millwork around the windows, but it's hard to tell. Built-in cabinets, gas fireplace. Okay, very nice. I like the darker floors with the white cabinets and white fireplace. And there is millwork around the windows. I take it back. Nice big island, very modern looking. Not modern as in the style, modern as in up to date with current trends. It does kind of have that farmhouse vibe a little bit to it. Big kitchen. Formal dining room. That must be the oversized slider that they were talking about. Okay, bedroom number 1. Little office area. This is very similar to my house. We have an office off the entry, French doors. Primary with a door out to the patio. Nice size walk-in closet. Separate shower tub. Like the tile floor. Going through, we're getting towards the end here, so I'm going through kind of fast on these pictures. Looks like the square footage is definitely in the living areas. Nice big utility room, sink, cabinets, storage closet there. And then here's our loft. This must be the loft area. Like a bonus room. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like a bonus room loft. Covered patio. Okay, there's that pergola, and it is one of those automated lures, so you could close it, keep the rain out, or you could open it to let the sun in. Perfect for around here, and I know those are not inexpensive. Nice backyard. Okay, I like it. There's a good shot of the neighborhood. Okay, kept this one really simple because I knew we were going to be doing it at the end. 20% down, purchase price $885, loan amount $708. Interest rates, that interest rate is way too high. Make sure we're on the right house here. We are. Let's fix that really quick. How about 6.79? There we go, 6.79 for our interest rate. Let's break down the payment. $46.10 for principal and interest. Property taxes $490, not bad for Richfield. Homeowners insurance, again $125 is our rough estimate. Total payment $52.25. With closing costs and prepaids without negotiating, we're looking at $186,000 out of pocket. There are more options than 20% down, but this kind of gives you a good idea of the starting point. We did it. We're not going to let some stinking stupid old router derail us completely from the My Mortgage Hound live stream. We had smooth internet the whole stream. We had to move it a day. If you're still watching, thank you so much. For all the people that were watching yesterday, we had a record number of people watching live before it crashed. I hope I see you next Saturday. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you have the notifications turned on so you can see when we go live. We will be live again next Saturday. I'll have some announcements on that move up home buyer class that we're going to be doing. So go enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to do the same. We'll see you back here next week on the My Mortgage Hound. Bye, guys.